Frankford is friendly. You feel at home here, really. Not because I've been here all this time. I don't know, I guess it's me, I don't know. But I talk to everybody, and I feel comfortable here. I feel friendly, I feel welcomed, I feel safe, in spite of everything that goes on around us, really. I was born in Frankfurt, 2 blocks from here. My parents had a second-floor apartment. It's like part of me. I'm not satisfied anywhere else, because even the weather is agreeable in this part of town. You know, when I lived down at Kensington and Allegheny in the 70s, the cars would come down Kensington Avenue with snow and rain on, but we had sunshine. I lived on Paul Street down at the other end. That house is boarded up now. But when I lived here, when I would visit here in this area, we had 5 and 10s, we had restaurants, we had furniture stores, we had clothing stores and shoe stores. It was beautiful, but it seems like it's running down now. And every once in a while, stores are opening up, but it's quick service. What I would say about this area, it's my opinion. It's friendly. It's like a small town, you know, but we need to have something to liven it up a little bit. Make the stores more attractive. You know, it doesn't take a lot of money for a can of paint. I see those murals down in North Philly and West Philly and now down on Market Street. It's so beautiful. It's really beautiful. I'm just disappointed with all the buildings being torn down. I'd like to see some of the historical things kept alive. They're tearing down the 3-story houses that were built in the, I guess, 17 and 1800s, you know, 3 stories. What really, they should renovate them. And the ones that are standing, they could put murals on them about the 1800s. Somebody needs to have a desire to read the history books, read what it was like here 50, 60 years ago, and keep that part of it alive. In Frankfurt years ago, in the 50s and 60s, we used to have policemen that walked the streets. They used to have signs around. You weren't allowed to spit, you weren't allowed to throw things. And it would be nice if in your mural you had some policemen walking down the street, you know, with their guns and talking to people and making themselves available to the people, making you feel safe. We had stores here that storefront windows, and they would dress them up. You know, just like they did down on Market Street. They dress up the stores. It entices people to come in when it's nice. On the side, I'm a preacher. I've been a preacher since the 50s. And God's getting ready to do something in all around us. A terminology that a woman used that was praying for me, she called it a resurrection. Instead of down through the centuries, we're believing for a revival, we're believing for a change, we're believing for an uplift. What we're believing for, she said, is a resurrection. That makes sense. Maybe you can put that in there somewhere. We're resurrecting Frankfurt. Frankfurt is resurrecting. I like that.